welcome or welcome back to Blaze Adams 24/7, baby, where the tea is hot even when it's not, okay? Because it's me and you, and we make this thing work. Today, I want to talk about Kroy Beirman and Kim Zolciak. Their divorce slash marriage slash divorce slash marriage slash divorce situation is making headlines yet again. This one is from Baller Alert. Says Kroy Beirman says he and Kim Zolciak now financially destitute amid mounting debts. Are we surprised? Is this a surprise for anyone who has ever seen Kim on television? Kim is a financial vampire. But let's read the story. Kroy Beirman says he and Kim Zolciak are flat broke and now pleading with the courts to allow the sale of their home to pay off debt. On Monday, the former Atlanta Falcons player filed new documents claiming that he and Zolciak are financially destitute. They're currently battling the IRS, which has placed a $1.1 million lien on their Georgia mansion, Page 6 learned. Additionally, Beirman says his estranged wife's gambling addiction and debts owed to multiple companies have wiped out their money. Okay? Zolciak refused to leave the property despite it going into foreclosure a second time. Beirman has even accused her of using multiple tactics to prolong the sale of their home. Days ago, Beirman told U.S. Weekly that he believes Zolciak will likely file for bankruptcy. If she does, this could halt further foreclosure proceedings, which will allow her to remain in the home. It seems the 38-year-old is growing impatient with the antics. Last month, he filed for divorce from Kim Zolciak for a second time after a brief reconciliation. However, she maintained on Instagram that the two were still together even after his renewed efforts to end the marriage. Zolciak has kept quiet on the latest development, but shared a cryptic message on her Instagram story on Sunday, which would indicate that she has no plan on leaving her home or her man. For infinity and beyond was the quote on the story. Beirman appears to have different plans. Wow. So, Kim is delusional and she lives in a fantasy world. It had worked for her. Remember her saying she had see it, but what was it? Believe it. See it, receive it, or something like that. I remember she used to say that all the time, and that's fine because I agree, thoughts become things, but you can't just have that mindset and not do the work. What kind of world is she living in where you are refusing to come to terms with foreclosing on your house, with the failure of your marriage? She seems like she just like la 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 with her hands over her ears, not wanting to hear anything that anybody has to say. And I hope that, this isn't weighing on her children. Mind you, they have 4 children together, and she has also 2 adult children who may at some point end up having to take care of her. And it's really sad. It kind of reminds me of the Tom Girardi story that I posted yesterday. He just a couple years ago, he was thriving. He was, had it all together. Just a couple years later, total spiral downward. And that's what I see for Kim. And I would hate to see her homeless or what is she going to do? I don't see Andy putting her on TV. Well, I don't know. Maybe she should have tried a little harder to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But this delusion, it ain't going to work, girl. It's not going to change things for the better. So you need to face this and deal with it. And be an example for your children. I just can't help but think of the children. Children should be the priority. Sounds like Kroy had tried, and probably for the kids. But at this point, he's like, no, this is not working. Now, remember when they first got together, his parents were totally against him marrying Kim. And I'm pretty sure for him, hindsight is 20/20. It's always a good idea to listen to your parents. Maybe not always do what they say, but at least consider, what they're talking about here. Because Kim was a whole lot of red flags even back then. He had a thriving football career. He was making millions of dollars. And now he's flat broke. I mean, I blame both of them, but, Kim, like I said, she's a financial vampire. She just sucked all the money out of you just like she was doing Big Papa. Okay? Say a prayer for these people. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you a thing. And if it comes from the heart, it could help. I believe in the power of prayer. I say that all the time. And Kim, maybe she should try a prayer or two. Do you pray, Kim? Aside from just sitting on your butt, drinking out your plastic cups. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. Till next time. Bye.